Why, hello there, everyone, and happy Tuesday to ya. Would you look at that? I'm not sitting in the posh room or living room or anywhere in the house doing a haul. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that unheard of? I feel like for the past couple months, that is pretty unheard of. Today, as you saw by the title, we are doing a thrift with me. I feel like I haven't done one of these in a hot minute, but I could use some nice, regular on-the-racks thrift store thrifting. I got a little twist for you guys this time. So yes, I'll be taking you to regular Goodwills, Savers, and Unique, but we are going to focus on one category in particular. Now, I'm not going to completely ignore the rest of the store, but we are definitely having a focus. So we are on Destination Denim. We are going to be very much focusing on the jeans sections of these thrift stores. If you have been around for the past, I guess like spring season, you'll know that I have had some really good luck selling jeans lately. I don't honestly have a rhyme or reason for it. I don't know if it's just the styles I'm picking up or if there's some kind of like denim trend that's really taking over, or like jeans for spring are some big thing this year. I'm not sure, but all I know is I've been having some really good luck selling denim. And so I would love to find some more very cute, very trendy denim, very nice denim. I'd love to find some designer denim. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So first up, our stop is going to be a regular Goodwill, and we're going to be going to one that is kind of out by my gym. So as per usual, if I look a little bit glossy or something, that is because I just worked out, and it's also 85 degrees right now. It is a hot one, but we're going to be going to one that I don't go to very frequently, and honestly, anytime I do, I bring you guys with, I feel like. This one is decently far out. It's kind of towards my bins, and it's in an area that is kind of hit or miss. I feel like this one can be good every once in a while, but can also be really bad. Sometimes I leave with nothing. We'll see what we find, and I'll definitely show you the stuff that I actually pick up from other categories. I don't think we're going to do the whole like flipping through things in other categories, because our goal today is jeans. So once I get there, I will pop back on here and let you guys know that we have arrived. Goodwill number one. This is me trying to wave at you guys. It wasn't really working that well. But of course, when we went in, we went to the jeans or denim section right away. And I promise I didn't plant this, but right off the bat, I noticed the embroidery on the bottom of these jeans, and sure enough, these were some driftwood jeans. I wasn't sure if these were skinny or straight, but they were only $7, so I almost didn't care. I put them in my cart right away, and I was gonna look them up later. Usually when I'm looking through the jeans nowadays, I'm looking for the ones I can tell are higher cotton versus elastic content, and also ones that look to be good washes. I'm thinking kind of medium and darker washes. But also you can kind of see the legs from the aisle, so I look for a wide, straight, or flare leg too. Definitely not surprising to see Madewell jeans marked up at our Goodwills. I feel like Athleta and Madewell are the most common culprits for extreme markups. 11 honestly on this pair was pretty low for Madewell, but still not even close to what I'd pay. This is a decent style of Abercrombie & Fitch jeans, but 11 is definitely too high for a pair of just straight jeans. If I found some really trendy or fun ones, I'd possibly pay 11. And I know maybe a year back we would have paid 11, but they've just gotten too oversaturated now that I wouldn't nowadays. When it comes to good American jeans, I honestly wouldn't even pick most of them up in the bins, specifically skinny jeans. If I found a pair of straight or wide leg, I'd pick them up in the bins, but I definitely still wouldn't even get them at a regular thrift store. This was a pair of We the Free jeans. These were super cute and they were $9. These are the ultra flared. They've made a couple versions of these and all the versions usually do pretty good. The penny pull-on comes in the ultra flare and the float on flare. These are pretty cute and they caught my attention, but of course they're just Wild Fable Target, but I did like the style. And then these were also really cute, but of course they're just Target again, universal thread. I love the pleats, I love the wide leg, and the cargo pockets. I really don't pick up AG jeans much anymore, but I'm definitely not against it. This is definitely a style I would not pick up, the slim straight. If they had an ultra wide or once again a flare, then maybe. As for other sections of the store, I found these L'Artiste Mary Jane sort of flats. They caught my attention, but I would never pay $13. In the bins, I'd totally grab something like that. I thought this was such a cute shirt, and it is by a brand called Catin. It didn't look to have good value, but I know that there's a lot of decent men's bolos that start with K, so I had to look it up. Also, this polo shirt was super cute. Both of these, if they were different sizes, I could see Ryan wearing. This Ralph Lauren was super, super nice, 100% virgin wool. It even had the logo embroidered on it, but the comps were really bad, so I did not get it. And this was an Essentials Fear of God sweatshirt. Usually I'd be so excited to find this, but this was in horrible shape. I do believe it was authentic, but yeah, this was in awful, awful shape. This is an Evereve that I definitely wouldn't even sell myself if I found it at the bins, and they wanted 11 for it, and I think that that's crazy. Oh my gosh, guys, I found some Christian Dior. I'm so excited. It's so real and so believable. Okay, so I was too busy showing you guys the stuff that I didn't pick up, non-denim, that I forgot to show you guys the one thing I did pick up that was not jeans. That was this St. John. So it's the newer label St. John, and it's a size 16, which is great. It's also $9, which I thought was a really good price. It's this cute, like, tweed green jacket. I do not always pick up St. John when it is at like regular Goodwills and stuff, but I thought this was a really good price, and it's a really good size, and it's in really good shape. Oh, it also zips. It's like a really nice jacket. I actually will probably list this myself versus like trying to do something else with it. I think it's really cute. It's interesting. This is like nylon in between the tweed, so it wouldn't like catch as bad if the zipper kind of caught on it. This is really nice. So that was a good pickup. Otherwise, I got the Driftwood jeans and I got the Free People jeans. They had a really, really cute model picture. And that's what I got, a new wicker dog bed for the dogs outside. And that's about it. Trying to decide if I'm gonna stop at one more. My car is not on, so I don't know what time it is. Also, I hope you can hear me. I've never set my phone here, and it's really, really hardly balancing. I need to get something out for Marketplace for a pickup, a pair of Lulu pants, and I'm trying to think if I have time to go to one more Goodwill. It is kind of on the way. We'll see. We might stop at one more Goodwill today. If not, there will be, of course, other thrift stores and maybe consignment stores and Goodwills and whatever coming up next. Okay, I'm getting really hot because I didn't turn my car on yet. So I'll catch you guys at the next stop. As you guys know, we had to hit up the jeans section first. No Driftwood sitting in here just waiting for us this time, unfortunately. The first pair of jeans to catch my attention were these Loft jeans. They were just some cute, light wash, straight jeans. This is a pair I would definitely grab at the bins. They're good style, good color, and good size. These Pistolas caught my attention next. I was kind of hoping they'd be a better style. They looked to be kind of a straight leg, but when I looked them up, they were actually just skinny. Did someone by chance hide these Lululemon Wonder Unders in the jeans? Why would someone do that? I can't believe it. I guess I can say that I found some designer denim here. There was this pair of Roberto Cavalli extremely skin-tight skinny jeans, so you know I had to get them. I'm just kidding. I went to the men's jeans section because actually every once in a while they have female jeans in the smaller sizes of men's, and that was the case for these two Madewells. This was the kick out full length boot cut, and they were tall, and they were $9. So this was no questions asked, throw it in the cart. At this stop, only this one dress really caught my attention besides the jeans. It was a Sunday best, Aritzia, and it was actually new with tags, but I will pick up basically no Aritzia at regular Goodwills. It's another day on Destination Denim.
Hi, everybody.
And we actually traveled kind of out of town for this. We're like a good 45 minutes away from where we live, actually in an area that we never really get to.
No.
And we just pulled into a Savers. We're going to pop in there and we're going to continue our hunt for denim. Kind of like with the other stops, I am going to still at the end show you anything that was like I was really close to picking up, or anything from other categories that I'm going to grab, because of course, like, I'm not going to ignore the rest of the store. It's just that we are kind of on the hunt for jeans and denim and such. So the city also has a Goodwill that we'll probably go to, and they do have a turnstile. So there might be a smidge of arbitrage happening in this video as well. Ryan's not going to take any footage or anything. He just
happens to shop.
He just happens to be with me because it's the weekend now. Don't expect like voiceover or stuff from him, but
I'll be lurking.
You might see like an arm or a leg pop in to
lurking around.
a couple clips
have, like,
here and there.
Golden arch hair today.
Brought to you by McDonald's.
McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't remember the Pizza Hut hand gesture.
I don't either. I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay, let's go in. This Savers is so big. It reminds me of a movie theater. So I always wonder if that's what this building used to be before the Savers bought it. But even on the inside, this place just looks huge. Anyways, on to the jeans first, of course. The first pair to catch my attention were the Citizens of Humanity. As you guys know, I've been really liking selling Citizens lately this season, but this is a really, really old label, and it's a really bad style being mid-rise skinny, so I definitely won't grab these. Next up, we found some Aritzia Denim Forum jeans. These were around $12, and once again, they were skinny. I probably wouldn't have picked them up anyways, but a bummer that they're skinny. So then we found a couple good brands. Emphasis on brands. First up, another pair of skinny Denim Forums, then a pair of skinny Pistolas, and then a pair of outlet straight J. Crew. I'm trying to be better about not picking up outlet J. Crew unless it's at the bins. This pair of Madewell jeans was actually a pretty good style, though I will say I have a harder time selling black or gray denim compared to blue, but this was the perfect curvy vintage wide leg. It was pretty pricey too though, so there were too many negatives outweighing the positives. You guys know I don't pick up too much American Eagle at the bins or anywhere, and this pair is one I would get at the bins. They are low-rise baggy jeans, and they are a good size at 12. These are also from 2022, so just wanted to point out that this is a pair I would grab at the bins. On to some other sections. I found this Athleta sort of bomber jacket. It was pretty nice, but as you saw, it was also $30, so there's no world where I would pay that. I thought this J. Crew was pretty cute, and it actually was new with tags. It was $12 though, and the comps did not look very good, so I did pass on it. I found this skirt by Eloquii. I don't really even always pick up Eloquii at the bins, but I thought this was pretty cute. I did not get it here at the bins though. I would pick up this piece. Here is a look at some of the stuff Ryan picked up. So he found this plus size Maeve Anthropologie dress that's actually new with tags. It was only priced at $12, and both of us were pretty sure they missed that because there's no way they would price that low. Then he also found this Maeve Anthro piece. This was also plus size. This was $15, but plus size Anthro does so well that he did pick this up. For some reason, he also picked up these A New Day Crystal Mary Janes. He said they'll sell on Depop, and I did kind of question that. I had found him this vintage Roxy skirt straight from the early 2000s. He did really like this, and he did pick this up. I also had found him this De Segal. This was a really interesting one. It had like a mesh layer over a regular soft tank top, and of course he picked it up because it sells good for him. He grabbed himself this Nordstrom button-up shirt because he doesn't have enough button-up shirts. We've got quite a shortage in the house. And he found this Barefoot Dreams. This was a really interesting one. It's a nice green color and it's actually a dress, so he wanted to pick it up because it was quite unique and different compared to other ones we usually see. And for himself, he got this heart graphic t-shirt. Here are the non-denim items I found to get. So I found these Theory pants. They are wide leg and they have the cargo pockets. They're really cute, size 6, and they're wool. They were also only $7, so that was a no-brainer. This was a really cute pair of pants as well. These are actually Banana Republic, and they're 100% silk, ultra wide, flowy pants. They're from, I think, 2023. They are so nice. This area has a Portillo's and our area does not, so we always stop here when we're up here. Here's kind of a better look at Ryan's new sweater. He got this at Anthro over the weekend and he loves it. At our next Goodwill, of course, we went straight to the jeans. I saw these Hudson coated jeans. Coated jeans usually don't do that good, but because of the green color and the wide leg, I looked them up, and sure enough, the comps were not good. However, I've found these driftwood jeans. I don't know what the deal is with driftwood over the past 2 weeks, but I feel like I just keep finding it, and they're all such good styles. These were $9. That is the newer label. Absolutely yes. Found some more Citizens. This is a newer label than the last pair I showed you, but still an older label than the current one, and these were once again skinny, so no, I will not pay $11. These Banana Republics were really cute. They were high-rise, wide leg with the fun patch pocket, but they were $15, so no. Moving on to the pants after, I found these Madewell kind of trousers. They were really cute. Again, a nice wide leg. A size 10 is a really good size, but they were $13, so I didn't get them. In the blazers, I found an Evereve blazer. I thought this wasn't very substantial, especially for $13, so I didn't pick it up. Plus, it was an extra small, so it'd be a pretty tough sell. Then I found this $11 Evereve blouse. They have been marking up Evereve at this store, I can tell. This was a cute one, though. I got excited for a sec about this $11 and other stories. I love the moon and stars on it, but the comps were dreadful, so I did not pick this up. This was an AG denim jacket, which is something that obviously I assumed existed, but I've never found. I don't have good luck with AG or jean jackets, so it was a no. At the turnstile, the first jeans to stand out to me were these wide leg patchwork jeans. These were some Levi's, but I am nearly certain somebody did this themselves. I will say they did a really good job, and if they had been factory done, I may have picked them up. I found this pair of wide leg print on denim terry cloth cotton sweatpants from Rag & Bone. These are from the Maramar collection. I'm so excited. I've had such good luck with this, and yes, I'm gonna be crazy and wild, and I'm gonna pay $51. This is a good style of Levi's to still pick up if you see it, the 94 baggies. I am not going to pay the price they have here of $14. If they were half, I would pay $7 though. And then they did have some of Goldies. These were priced good for a Goldie because they were half off. They were $25.50, but they were distressed and they were kind of a slim skinny, so I had to skip. I found these mother jeans, which got me all excited, but they were pretty pricey and they definitely weren't the best style. I don't know if this color would do very good. Plus, they were just kind of a cropped boot, which doesn't always do that great. I spotted a pair of Silver Lakes, which if you're new here, that is Ryan and I's absolute favorite brand of jeans. They are amazing and they also are very expensive. I was pretty excited just because I never see them, but of course they were really pricey here, so I didn't pick them up, but it was cool to see them. These were really fun. These were in the men's jeans section. These were some Lego Levi's, which is so cool. I didn't even know that that was something that happened. I also saw 2 pair of the Float on Flare Free People, the ones that I literally just found at a Goodwill a couple days back. This pair was printed. I like the print, but as we all know, printed denim doesn't do that well. And the other pair was kind of tan, and there actually were some marks on the tan pair, so I didn't pick either up. Moving on to other sections, I found this Lauren Ralph Lauren skirt. It's like a panel denim and chiffon skirt. I don't know if someone did this themselves as well or if it came this way. Either way, I wouldn't pay $20. And this was a pistola skirt. I would have actually picked this up if it was real thick cotton, but it was kind of a chambray material, so I was not about to pay $20. Plus the comps were not good. And as we were leaving, I saw this really cool garden chair someone made. Just had to show you guys. Howdy folks, welcome to the final day of our destination denim. I hope you can hear me over the rain, but I really liked this camera location because I've already edited like the first half of the video and I really liked from the last clip when I had it in this spot. So this might be a new little like thrift with me vlog location. Sorry about the steering wheel. It is raining a lot right now, like pouring, and it's gonna all day. But it is actually Tuesday when you guys are seeing this video, and I had 2 more Goodwills that I really wanted to go to, but I wanted to go on half off day, and that is today. So we're gonna continue looking for denim. We've had some pretty good luck so far. We've found a couple other things of other categories, but we definitely have found some pretty good denim, and I am pretty happy with how this has went so far. So I'm hoping you guys are liking this kind of like thrift with me with a focal point or like a focus category, because I could definitely do this in the future, like say blazers in fall or something. That'd be super fun. I don't know. So we are at one that I really like to go to. I bring you guys this one a lot, and then we're gonna go to my local one. Then we're gonna wrap it up for the day. So I'm excited. Let's go in and let's find some denim. Looks like yellow is the half off color today, so I definitely will keep that in mind as we move on to the jeans. The first pair I found were a yellow tag. They are these Gap wide leg cargo jeans. They do actually still have a security sensor from Gap, but I do have a magnet to get that off. Then I figured out later that these were girls, so I didn't get them. Oh my gosh, another freaking pair of driftwoods. These were $11, which I'm willing to pay for certain styles of driftwood, but this was just a plain skinny jean, so this is not a style I would pay that for. There was this pair of Abercrombie & Fitch mom jeans. These would be half off, but I've heard button flies are pretty unpopular right now, and it just wasn't the cutest style, so I didn't get them. This pair of Abercrombie is a better style though, the 90s straight, but this pair was not half off, so I didn't get this pair either. Then I moved on to the pants. I found these Banana Republic new with tag wide leg pants. So cute, but they wanted $15, and I am not willing to pay that for Banana Republic. Sorry, Goodwill. In the jackets, I found this cabbie that would be half off. I kind of was excited for a second because it's a really interesting jacket. It's kind of a quilted puffer with a double-breasted snap, and it's got these like dolman sleeves, But I looked up the style and the model pictures are not great and the comps are also not great, so I didn't get it. Someone had donated their complete knockoff of a Bottega cassette crossbody. It even had the triangle buckle. Final Goodwill, but so many jeans to go through here. Let's hope for something good. The first pair to catch my attention was this Point Sur pair of J. Crew jeans. They're pretty cute, but with the polka dots, they give printed denim. They're size 24 and they're a little pricey, so I didn't get them. I found these Mother jeans and this killed me, but I didn't pick them up. They were $11, they were gray, they were skinny. I couldn't. Like, I know they'd do terrible and I'd sit on them, but skipping Mother hurt my heart. I found these J. Crew jeans. These were the vintage straight. I did like this style and I would get this at the bins, but I just didn't really think I should pick them up here. Another pair of Citizens, but again, they're a bit older. These were the Olivia crop, which means they're slim and crop, so yeah, that's a no. In the skirts, I found this leather paneled skirt, so I had to check it, and it ended up being rag and bone. And actually then, after showing you guys that, I was just flipping to the next one, and I was like, hey, this is knit too. And sure enough, this was another rag and bone skirt. Spoiler alert, I didn't pick up either of them. But I did keep checking the skirts then, just cause I had seen those two, and I found this Peruvian Connection new with tag skirt. This is so pretty, and I used to always have such good luck with Peruvian Connection. I just haven't found it in a while. $11 I thought was pretty fair for new with tag, so I did get it. Then I found this J. Crew blazer. It was half off of $9, so I thought I struck gold until I looked at the dreadful condition it was in. That is an absolute no. I don't even want to touch it, really. I looked at the dresses quick, and I actually found it for 11 lemons. And this, honestly, I think is my first time ever finding for 11 lemons at a regular thrift store. So I got really excited and threw it in my cart, and then I looked up comps and threw it out of my cart. I also found this Lafayette 148 dress. I don't pick up Lafayette very often, but this is the newer label, and I definitely wanted to consider it, so I looked up comps. Then I found this Free People crop sweatshirt. It was priced way too high to pick it up. It probably wouldn't have too good of comps because it's a little basic, but it was cute. Finally, a good find. I found this favorite daughter satin button shirt for $7 in this really cool color. I was so excited that I had to look at like all the blouses in this section then. And so it led me to this De Segal. It's actually kind of an interesting one. If this was cheaper or at the bins, I'd totally get it for Ryan. Well, everybody, we have officially concluded Destination Denim, and I did not get any denim in the last stop, so I guess it wasn't a really good finale, but I do feel like we had some success hunting through the denim, paying close attention to it. I think we found some good things throughout this past week, and I did find a couple good things at this last stop. I think that favorite daughter shirt is a score and a half. So all in all, I've had a really good thrift with me experience. I hope you guys have as well. It's always so fun taking you guys with. So let me know if you enjoyed this as per usual, and I will continue to do them if you did. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Thursday for an arbitrage haul of items that I've been grabbing at consignment stores over the past, I think, probably like 2 weeks. I got some good scores in there as well. I will see you when you choose to see me next. Goodbye.